I used to think level design was just about placing stuff, drop a platform here, throw some spikes, maybe add a coin if you're feeling generous, and boom, there's a level. But no, that's not a level, that's just a bunch of objects in space. What actually makes a level work, what makes it satisfying, memorable, fun, is how it's put together. There's a structure to it, a rhythm, a reason why it flows the way it does. So in this video, I'm breaking it all down step by step. Step number 1. Make the players feel smart, even if they are not. You know what players love? Feeling clever. You know what they don't love? Being told what to do. That's why the best level design guides players without holding their hand. You don't need a glowing sign that says,
"Jump here to proceed to next objective."
Use lighting, positioning, contrast. If there's a path, frame it. If there's a switch, highlight it subtly. Your job is to lead them without them noticing you did. And then they are like, yo, I figured it out all by myself. Sure you did. Step number 2, rhythm and momentum. I grew up loving games like Geometry Dash, Super Mario, and this one browser game called Mario Star Capture, but they all had this thing in common: momentum. You weren't just reaching, you were flowing, timing your jumps, keeping that rhythm. It was satisfying. Good level design doesn't just place obstacles, it dances with the player. You jump, slide, land, and then just barely catch the edge of a platform, and you're like, oh my god. And then you die to the next spike because of course you do. Step number 3. Teach without saying a word. If your level starts with a wall of text, congrats, you have already lost half your audience. Instead, design your level like a good teacher. First, show the mechanics, second, let them mess with it, and third, challenge them. It's the same thing Nintendo does with their Mario games. You walk in, there's one Goomba, you jump on it, and boom, you now understand 50% of the game. If you treat your players like intelligent monkeys with gamepads, you'll be surprised how fast they learn.
And if they're not,
well, that's just because they are kidding. That's what checkpoints are for. Step 4. Control the pace. You can't just go full throttle the entire time. That's not a level, that's an anxiety simulator. Give the player a moment to breathe. After a tense sequence, drop the music volume, slow things down. Let them feel safe because, spoiler alert, you're about to make it unsafe again. And that contrast, that's what creates an emotional damage. Step 5. Design for a feeling, not just a function. At some point, I stopped thinking of levels as paths, and I started thinking of them as emotional setups. What do I want the player to feel here? Confidence, curiosity, panic, existential dread? Okay, maybe not that last one unless you're making a fishing horror game. But everything from where enemies appear to how high a platform is, that's your emotional toolkit. Step number 6. The mistakes that will instantly kill your level. Alright, let's talk about what not to do, because chances are if your level feels off, it's probably one of these. Mistake number 1. Difficulty spike from hell. Your level is going great, flow is nice, then suddenly boom.
Welcome to Bullet Hell 92.
Pacing matters. Don't go from baby steps to Dark Souls in 3 seconds. Ease into it. Or they'll rage quit, uninstall, leave a bad review, and tell their dog. You don't want their dog to. Mistake number 2. Visual noise. If your level looks like a PowerPoint presentation exploded, calm down. Not everything has to sparkle. If the player can't tell the difference between a foreground and a background or death, that's on you. Good visuals guide the player, bad visuals confuse them. And confused players don't explore, they leave. Bye. Mistake number 3. Fake difficulty. If the level is hard because the controls are bad or the camera is trash, that's not a challenge, that's torture. You didn't make a hardcore experience, you made an obstacle course of patience. Test your stuff, play it back, and if you can't beat it consistently, fix it. But know the difference between a good challenge and a tedious one. Mistake number 4. Same idea over and over. A level that repeats itself is just a vibe killer. Oh cool, a jumping puzzle. Oh look, another jumping puzzle. Oh wait, is that a jumping puzzle? If I can summarize your level with one sentence, it's not a level, it's a loop. You need to be creative, you need to add new things, you need to remix the mechanic in order to keep your players engaged and interested. Mistake number 5. No reason to care. If your level doesn't ask the player to feel anything, then why should they play it? Even a simple puzzle becomes more engaging if there's context. Why are they climbing this tower? Why is this door locked? Why is this dog wearing sunglasses? Okay, maybe don't answer that, but still give them a reason to care. The point is, there's not an actual step-by-step guide that will give you the recipe to create the perfect level. At the end of the day, each game is different and you just have to keep it new, keep it refreshing, and eventually, if you actually pour your heart into it, you will succeed.
Wow.
And hey, if you found any of this useful or at least mildly entertaining, maybe consider giving this video a like or drop a comment telling me what game has your favorite level design. Seriously, I'm always looking for inspiration. And if you want more devlogs, breakdowns, or more content like this, consider subscribing. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next or previous video.